Cypher had died just like the king's retainer in The King of Ankh, drowned in a vat of wine. Matham had been poisoned. It wasn't exactly the same as the poisoning of Village and the Happy Prince of Copperhaven, but there were definite similarities with one of the other poisonings in the play. The merchant Gaiman was strangled in his guild house. I didn't know by whom, but it certainly sounded similar to the strangling of the merchant in Kensington, one of Hwell's great tragedies, who had been strangled by his wife, who thought he had cheated on her. As a goddess of misunderstandings, Errata probably had a lot to do with the historical events behind Hwell's plays. The 8 plays being shown were definitely the 8 great tragedies.
Who would Sir like to see this time?
I'd like to see Carlotta. Is she home?
I will go and announce your presence, and she will tell me if she is.
You can't keep yourself away from me, can you, Lewton?
I just wanted to ask some more questions. Do you know anything about theater?
I like to go to the disc theater every now and then.
Why?
I enjoy the plays.
Do you know anything about the 8 great tragedies?
I'm sure you can think of something better to ask me, Lewton.
I'll be in touch.
I'll be waiting.
Just a few more questions, if you wouldn't mind. Either of you heard of Nylon Athatep?
That's a familiar name. I believe that's the name of one of the old dark gods.
Do you know anything more about it?
Sorry, no.
Do either of you know anything about an octagram of murders?
The occult in octagram of importance to summitry.
Octagrams are important to summonings?
That is of much correctness.
Thanks, but I guess I already knew that. Do either of you know a symbol that looks like a sort of wavy star with an eye in the middle?
To be of certitude.
What is it?
It is to be believed as symbol with prehistoric oranges.
It's very old, is that what you're saying?
Of much yesness.
You don't know what it means?
Laminatedly no.
I decided to leave them to their work. I doubted they even noticed I was gone. I need your help again, Maleclips.
They'll all need my help sooner or later. They just don't know it yet.
Heard of Nylon Athatep?
Shh! Do not say that name so loudly.
Why not?
There are some names you simply do not wish to speak without taking proper precautions. No, don't say that word to me ever again.
Does an octagram of murders mean anything to you?
It means death and torment to everyone around it.
That's encouraging. Does this symbol mean anything to you?
Yes. But I had best not discuss it with you.
Why not?
I don't want anyone who's listening in to know I know what it is.
That doesn't help me much.
I can't tell you everything, Lewton.
Have you heard of the 8 great tragedies?
Indeed, the mind-washing propaganda of Hwel, the dwarven playwright. He attempts to lull the minds of his unsuspecting audiences into a state of torpor, gradually sucking their will to participate in life as they become addicted to his dramas.
What does the Disc Theatre mean to you?
It is the site of the city's worst propaganda factory, where Hwel's plays are performed in front of hundreds of unsuspecting victims, whose minds are warped by his treacherous iambic pentameters.
Of course. I should have known. I'll have to go. The truth is out there.
Trust no one.
I'm back.
Good boy.
Have you heard of a creature from the dungeon dimensions called Nylon Athatep?
Nah, but I have had a run-in with something from the dungeon dimensions before.
Really?
It was part of how I got to speak. There was like a whole group of animals who could talk. I don't know what happened to the others.
What does this have to do with the dungeon dimensions?
There was this ancient site, a temple maybe, to one of those entities. It was causing weird things to happen. And I turned out to be one of those weird things, I guess.
What happened to the entity?
It almost destroyed the whole city before we stopped it. Don't you remember that?
I must have been drunk at the time. Do you know anything about octagrams, Gaspode?
Stay away from the occult, Lewton. It's nothing but trouble.
How would you know?
Whoa, I've had my run-ins with the occult, thank you very much. You think you're the only one who has mysterious adventures around here, eh? It's always happening.
I didn't want to mention the sign of the eel to just anyone. They'd think I was mad. Thanks for your help, Gaspode.
I live to serve you, Master. Just a few pounds of raw steak is all I ask.